Snap Access Level 2, Chapter 3, Skills Exercise 4. Open the sales query in Design View. I'm going to click here, right click, Design View, and save it as a new query. So I'm going to File, Save As, Save Object, Save As, and the new name is Feb 2018 Sales Make Table. I'm going to click OK. Next step, delete the price column from the query. So I'm going to click right here to select the whole thing and delete using my keyboard. Use the between expression to add a criterion to select the records for sales during the month of February in the date ordered field. So this is the date ordered. The criteria is right here in this box. That is where you need to type in the between February the 1st and February 28th and hit enter. Next, change the query to make a table query. So once you click it, Access is going to ask you what is going to be the name of the table. It's going to be Feb 2018 Web Sales, and it's going to be added to the current database. Next, save, run, and then close the query. So I'm going to click here to save it. Run is supposed to create a new table. It's right here, and close it. Next step, open the Feb 2018 Sales Make Table query. I'm going to right click here, Design View, and save it as a new query. I'm going to click Save, Save As, Object, Save As, and the new name is going to be Feb 2018 Sales Delete. Next, change the query to a delete query. So I'm going to click here. Next, remove the customer's web order details and TV series table from the query. So I'm going to click here, right click, and remove table. Web orders details, click here, right click, remove table. TV series, click, right click, and remove. Next, save query, run the query, and then close the query window. Save, run, and close the window. Next step, create a new query in the Design View to update the selling prices of TV series with product ID from CV1020 and CV1022 by completing the following steps. So I'm going to go ahead and create query in the Design View. It tells me to use the TV series table. I'm going to click here and add it and then close my window. And then it tells me to save the query. And the name is going to be Price Update. Click OK, keep the query open. So I'm going to move to the next step. Add the product ID and the price fields. Add the fields in the order listed above. So I'm going to go ahead and double click here. Scroll down, double click here. Next, change the query to an update query. I'm going to click Update and add a formula that will add $1.05 to the selling price of each movie that has a web product ID between 1020 and 1022. So first of all, the product ID needs to be between these values. So I'm going to go ahead and the criteria. I'm going to type in between CB-20 1020 and CB-1022 and hit enter. Then what I am supposed to do, add $1.05 to the selling price. So I'm gonna go to the selling price, and where it says update, between brackets I'm gonna type in price, close the bracket, and to the price, to the actual price, I'm gonna add $1.05. That's why I use the plus. I'm gonna add. And the last step, save the query, run the query, and close it. And let's check our answer. And it's correct. I hope this helps.